Hello everyone, Dan here once again for DJ Tech Tools. We're diving back into the world of Pioneer color effects, and I'm going to show you one of the most fascinating effects on this mixer, both the 900NXS1 and the Nexus 2. And it's fascinating because it actually removes sound instead of adding to it, but it's a color effect. That's right, I'm talking about gate, or in some instances, sweep. Let's take a closer look. On the original 900 Nexus, you can actually see there's a color effect right here called gate comp. So what that means is as you turn it to the left, that's going to trigger a gate effect, and when you turn it to the right, it's going to trigger a compression effect. On the Nexus 2, there's no gate comp, but there is a sweep. When you turn it to the right, it does kind of a bandpass EQ effect, and when you turn it to the left, you get that same gate effect. So gate is still on this mixer, even though it's no longer labeled. Now, what is gate good for? When you're using it in a studio setting, gate applies an effect that only lets through certain levels of sound that are at a certain volume or higher. Everything that's quieter than that doesn't get let through into the final mix. The same thing applies with these mixers. So when you have gate applied, then it only lets through sounds that are of a certain volume or higher. This is really useful when you want to use only certain quick elements of a song, and if you want to make kind of an on-the-fly remix. So in this hypothetical mixing situation that I've set up, we can quickly hear this first song. So I'm going to mix out of this song, so I'm going to apply gate to it by turning on sweep over here, and then turning the color effect to the left. You can hear it makes it way more minimal, it makes it way more manageable if you want to mix into it. And also on the Nexus 2, there's a parameter knob as well. Hear what this does. So it's actually controlling the release on this gate effect. As I turn it to the right, it's so short, has barely anything that it's letting in, and just jumping back down to silence very quickly. So I turn to the left, it's letting a little bit more in. And that's different from over here, where you're controlling the actual level at which the gate is kicking in. Turn it all the way down, then you can hear it's only letting in the things that are really loud. You can only let in a few noises if you turn both of those to their extremes. But I like to keep it kind of in the middle there. So you still have the basic beat, but it's way different than, if you don't have this applied, it sounds like this. So now it's perfectly ready to mix something in, throw in a track on the other side. So that's how you can quickly use gate to make a really interesting and fun mix, and not as much messing around, manually chopping in things or dropping out the EQ and trying to just get certain sounds to come through. Instead, you're able to do it automatically with the gate effect and still tweak and control kind of the levels of what you're letting through. It's playable and fun, which is what we love to see on DJ Gear. So if you have any questions about this tip, reply in the comments below, either on the article or on the video. If you want to see some more cool Pioneer coverage of our effects that you find both on the original Nexus and the Nexus 2, you can check out this spiral effect tutorial I did, or maybe Ian's white noise tutorial here, or any number of other things available on djtechtools.com. For more great content like this, please subscribe to our channel, and you will find out about the latest and greatest videos as they're released. I'm Dan, thanks for watching DJ Tech Tools.